Hey, what's up, guys? What do you say we get out of this race shop for the night and go watch some races? I just want everybody to know these boys are in my house. We're here to play. So we decided to take a break from the race shop for the rest of the day and go support Tim and the entire staff at Spoon River Speedway. They got World of Outlaw late models there tonight. Tim's always treated us good. This was an event that we definitely had circled on the calendar this year, but obviously I'm still in timeout, so can't race it myself, but we're still gonna go support Tim and his staff, go mingle around the pit area, hassle some buddies, hassle some drivers, just have a little fun. Excited to have all you guys join in with us and join in on the entertainment, we'll say. Till's cruising us down the road here, and I'm playing passenger princess. So what do you think, Till?
Well, we'll see if we can make it there safely. I haven't killed us yet this season, driving truck or the rig, so we'll hopefully good night of racing. Tim's gave everyone a good track surface all year for the events that we've gone to, so excited to see some local boys toss it up with the national guys. Wish we were in there, but circumstances. We'll sit on the sideline and see everyone else race and see if we can't have a good outing tonight for the local boys.
Yeah, it's been honestly hasn't been a terrible deal. We have trained ourselves to race every weekend and work in the race shop every day. You know, like Till said, due to circumstances, we can't do that for the next 6 months. So it's been kind of a treat, you know, to go off and do some other things. We've done some fishing, went and watched national motocross. So it hasn't been a terrible deal. We get to focus on our race car and take our time a little bit more. And, you know, it doesn't hurt to go watch and support your buddies and support your local promoter. So that's what we're going to do tonight, and we're happy to have you guys join along with us. So the High Banks, Spoon River Speedway.
I just want you to know I'm so excited for my shirt to come in.
Yeah, it's should be out next week.
I started laughing when I seen it. You are. Surely he's going to make a shirt about it.
Yeah, it took a lot longer to come out than what we had hoped, but they're out now, so we got to check this out. This is like a darn near wall of fame. Pierce, B. Shep, KB, Shirley. That's pretty good. Check this out. That's pretty special right there. Right next to the tumbling dice. Hell yeah. So while we're watching them iron in the track here, just kind of twiddling our fingers before everything gets started. I know a lot of you are kind of waiting and wondering what we're going to do with the rest of our season and whatnot. I can't tell you what we're doing with the rest of our season, but I can tell you we do have our next event scheduled, and that's going to be August 29th, 30th, and 31st. We're going to be racing with comp cams, and those races will be Friday and Saturday at Lucas Oil Speedway, and then that Sunday at Springfield Raceway. All three of them are comp cams races. I don't know that I've ever raced with comp cams, but this gives me a good opportunity to race with them, some different people, and it just worked out. I've always had a really good relationship with Ernie and Missy, and this just obviously opened up my schedule to go support them, you know, for one weekend at least. And maybe, you know, I think they have a couple other comp cam schedules that we may be able to get to, but it's just not confirmed yet. So our next race will be August 29th, 30th, and 31st, comp cams. Lucas Oil Speedway and Springfield Raceway at the end of this month. So put it on your calendar. I don't have the info yet of if it can be seen live streamed, but try to make it out there. Lucas Oil Speedway is one of a kind. It's one of the best facilities there is. So try to put that on the schedule if you can make it. We'd love to see you out there. We're trying to be figure out what we're gonna do on our 6-month unemployment here.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'd go get a fucking boat. That's what I'd fucking do.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, it hasn't been super terrible. Like we work on the cars, you know, maybe once every other day or something, just fiddle around, just stay kind of relevant. We went fishing, we went to the motocross race last weekend.
I'm gonna draw 4.
Don't have my guys draw. Did you see me at Cedar Lake? Looks kind of typical Spoon River early in the night. It's throwing me for a loop with what they're doing with the tires. I mean, we were just here a month ago, I feel. They didn't do this. I don't know what's going on, but it makes this corner really, really narrow. Just starting to get black into 3. That's usually the first signs of the first spot that it gets black. Spoon every time. My sun beats down on turn 3. It always gets black there. Qualifying's over here at Spoon. The one thing that I noticed, probably the biggest change was I'm not sure why. I don't know if they got too much water at the bottom of 3 and 4 or if they're just trying something different, but they pushed the tires out in the bottom of 3 and 4, and it made the line that you need to drive in qualifying, kind of that diamond line, get your car turned in turn 3 and come down the hill, really, really technical to do tonight. There's a lot of guys that missed it. You had to enter below the black strip, but have your car, free enough to rotate and hit the bottom of 4. And there was a lot of guys that tried to do it. It was just a really technical line because they had narrowed 3 and 4 up so much. So that's the one thing that I noticed in qualifying. Be interested to see, if they pushed some tires down and packed all that mud in, because it'll make a big difference in how this place races, I think. So that's what I'll be looking for in the heat races. They got 3 heats coming up, right now. So I'll be checking that out, seeing if they packed in that traction and moved them tires in. Around the bottom, they pushed some tires in and all the traction was just sitting there to be had. So if you weren't on the bottom, you weren't going nowhere there. I feel like probably going to be a little bit more of the same in this one. Maybe the third one, it'll widen out a little bit, but there's just all that traction was sitting there all night long, with the tires being scooched out. As soon as they push them down, the traction's sitting there to be had. Everybody had to fight for the bottom on that one. Bobby kind of made me eat my words there a little bit. He just rolled Dennis that first initial lap, had great momentum around the top, and then he kind of migrated down towards the bottom. But it definitely is widening out, quicker than I would have thought. So this one might be a good one here. Racetrack's widening out. Like by the end of that one, they were searching all over. You had Drake at the top, hell, even the last lap, Shirley went to the top and tried to search a little bit and see what was out there. So racetrack's coming into its own. It's probably going to be a really good feature tonight. I'll tell you what, you'd be a fool to pick against the best in the country right now when he's starting on one of the front 2 rows. I don't know how the redraw is going to pan out, but Bobby's got to be starting on first or second row, and he looked really good in that heat race. So boy, I'd be hard pressed to not pick the 32. Listen,
Fucking black as fuck
Yeah.
in the middle, but there's
Yeah.
a bunch of brown.
I think there's too much brown.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of mud.
Hit or miss. There's a lot of mud, and it's going to throw it across. I think you're fine with too much mud.
Yeah, it's like kicking the dick.
Yeah, I know. That sucks for you.
Oh, look at that.
All right, we got 2 Illinois boys on the front row. We got Dennis on the pole and Bobby on the outside front row. I feel like, obviously, I'm rooting for my boys Squirrel and Feger, but man, you put Bobby on the outside of the front row, he's going to be hard to beat. But you also got Dennis right where he likes to be on the bottom, and he's been good here the last month. So I hope it's a good race. I really think the track's shaping up to be good. So I think we're in for a good show tonight. Looks like that bottom's really good for Squirrel right now. Bobby's got hard tires on, so when do they come in? That's the question right now. Obviously, that hurt him these first 5 laps. Laps in, I thought it was going to be a good race. Bobby's tires are coming in. Squirrel kind of had his stick eye tell him where to go, so race is on now. Looks like it's a race to the top, and like I said, Bobby's tires are in, so I think it's going to be a race between 3S and 32 here the rest of the race. guys, we wrapped up a super cool night. Here it is before 10 o'clock, already back at the shop. It was definitely different hanging out with you guys, cruising the pits, talking to some of our buddies. Hope you guys enjoyed that different aspect of things and got to see a pretty awesome race, honestly. Bobby got the win and Feger second, Squirrel third. So couldn't ask for much of a better finish. Spoon had a great racing surface, super cool night. Glad everybody got to hang with us, and we'll look to try to do some more of this in the future.